Okay, so yes, Strathaven Balloon Festival. So that was on the 26th and 27th of August, and we went on the Saturday. It was nice. It was like a big gala day. We didn't go to about 2 o'clock because Tamia came round, had a chat with the parents, and had good conversation, and then we got a lift into Strathaven, and we had a look around the site. Now it's in Strathaven Park, so they had classic cars at one end. They had a few stalls in the middle, some funfair, and then they had the main arena where the balloons were going up, and also all the stalls and funfair around there. So it's kind of a big gala day. But it was quite interesting seeing some of the events and things that were going on here. And as you can see here with this video, I took a couple of the videos, and these are looping, so they will loop around when I'm talking, of some of the balloons practicing to go up later on. As it turned out, the balloons never did go up. They didn't actually go anywhere. They kind of... it didn't occur. The reason being is it started raining quite heavily, just like it did 5 seconds ago, outside, and you need the wind to be under 10 miles an hour, and it was just over, so they abandoned it. They were supposed to get balloons going up about 6 o'clock, and what they called a glow up, but that didn't happen. Me and Tamia weren't there at that point because Tamia had contracted the flu earlier in the week with the kids because she's a nursery nurse, and she wasn't the wellest person in the world. She was really tired, she was really knackered. By 4 o'clock she'd had enough, so we had to wait for a bus for an hour. But once we got the bus, we then went to Hamilton, had something to eat, and then went home, and it was early bedtime. But it was nice to have a day out travelling, that sort of thing, and it was really nice. And then we have the skydive that happened just about 3 o'clock. So these skydivers, now this is from the Common Green in Strathaven. As you can see, there's some flare trail and things like that, and it just shows how close Strathaven Park is because they're flying right close over the homes here, right close over the houses to get here, and they landed in the main arena, which was actually the football pitches in Strathaven Park. Don't get me wrong, it was a good day, but it wasn't. It was a good day, it was fun, but we couldn't hang about for 2 hours. We certainly could not hang about for 2 hours. It just was not possible. So we didn't. Yeah, it was a fun day though, and enjoyable enough, but it was a bit underwhelming because I think we could have arrived a bit later and still had some fun. But it was a cool day. It was a good day, but it wasn't worth staying too long if it wasn't fun, if you know what I mean. So yeah, it was interesting, but it wasn't the greatest thing, it wasn't the worst thing, but it was fun to have a kind of local fete and a local fair. And if the balloons had been up, that would have been quite spectacular, but unfortunately it didn't happen. And that's the best you got, was the balloons going up practicing tethered mid-afternoon, which is what you get the shots of here. So that was basically it. There was nothing more really for the festival apart from that. It was fun though, it was interesting, and I did enjoy it. And yeah, I certainly would probably go again. With Tamia this time, I'm not sure, but certainly I'll go again. I don't know, but it was something different, something nice. And this is the thing when you're trying to find something different to do, and you start doing things that you wanted to do for ages that you didn't think you could do on your own. It's really weird having that kind of development in a relationship where we're doing stuff that we really think is interesting, both of us. So yeah, it was a good day. I quite liked it, I quite enjoyed it, and yeah, I would recommend going. There's not much to keep going all day. There was a programme, but there wasn't enough to see you through all day, because you would have gaps in between where you do nothing. It's just one of those fates that you can't keep going all the time. But do you know what? A lot of things like that, there's going to be gaps and breaks in the programme, and if you're an audience member, you've got to plan around them, and if you don't, then it can be a little bit boring, which could be the case in some of these things as well. But for me, I liked it, I enjoyed it, and yeah, worth a watch. Definitely worth the watch. If you like this video, don't forget to like it and share it with the hashtag teamstructor, and don't forget that subscribe button so you know when a new video comes out. General rule, every video comes out at 4 PM GMT on a Sunday. You can also join the Patreon from at least £1 a month, $1 a month. You can help join and support the Patreon by join the link, patreon.com/deanstructor. Yes, I will see you Sunday. But thanks guys for watching as always. I'll see you later.